Good evening. It's Friday, the 4th of November 2020. Diane Hands bringing you Book for the Day, Human Crossings, 9 stories about refugees. And yesterday I told you that I'll be reading from the story that I wrote for this book. Rubina's story, From Riches to Rags to Riches. But before I start, I'd like to read to you a little bit about myself. My name is Diane Hands. I have a wonderful husband and we have 3 daughters and 4 grandchildren. Whilst participating in the team management and leadership programme at Landmark Worldwide in London, I met Brigitte, Doug and Noha. During the course, I created I Have a Voice Too, a charity for adults with special needs and learning difficulties. This fills a gap because many of the activities they used to attend now have age limits. We have drama workshops on Saturday afternoons where we produce plays and films under professional direction, and a monthly crafts and afternoon tea activity. Items made are sold on a charity stall in the market. On the 30th of March 2019, I was privileged to open the National Paralympic Heritage Centre with Paralympian John Harris. The I Have a Voice Too drama group acted a short play entitled Dr. Gutman's Journey, Germany to Stoke Mandeville. This was performed 3 times during the day. Dr. Gutman and his family came to England in 1939 as Jewish refugees. His method of treating patients with spinal injuries and missing limbs was revolutionary. Quote from Sir Ludwig Gutman: "If I ever did one good thing in my medical career, it was to introduce sport into the rehabilitation of disabled people." His legacy is the Paralympic Games. In November 2016, I had a stroke while driving my car, which left me with a few problems. I have what is called dyspraxia, where I put my clothes on upside down or inside out, which can look quite funny. Another challenge was teaching myself to read again, so I felt very pleased when I was asked to take part in writing a story for the book Human Crossings, 9 stories about refugees. On the day our stories were completed, it was announced in my church that a friendship centre is to be opened in Wembley, West London, where refugees can go to be helped with settling into the United Kingdom. Various groups will be using one of our chapels to facilitate this. Rubina's story. Getting ready to leave. I'm lying on my bed, absorbed in my book, when there is a knock on the door and my father enters. He says, "Rubina, I'm sorry, it's time to leave. I realise this is going to be hard for everyone, especially for your mother with the new baby. But as I said yesterday, I feel it would be foolish to stay. My hospital has been destroyed. Luckily, we have survived, but now I have no work. It is better that we leave." We have been fortunate in many ways to have seen this possibility coming and been able to prepare for it. I promised my father many years ago that if I needed to leave here, I would seek refuge in England. Rubina, try to understand why it has to be this way and be a help and support to your mother. Now, go and get your brother and sister to finish packing what they want to take with them. Please make sure they put in some extra essential clothes in their bags. That way, we won't have to unpack the trailer until we are well on our journey. I'll go now and help your mother. I cry. I don't want to leave. Can't I stay with Maya? She will look after me. Then I won't have to leave this house. Please, please. I don't want to go to England. I don't know anyone in England. Father responds, we leave as a family. No arguments. Get ready now. I run from my room, tears streaming down my face, and burst into my sister's room saying, get ready. We leave now. Put extra clothes in your bag. My sister, Rosarita, is only 6. She whines, please help me, Rubina. I don't know what to take. Okay, I'll go and tell Saeed and I'll come back. I snap. Start getting what you want to take ready. You can't take everything. I enter Saeed's room rather more quietly and say to him, we are leaving now. Get ready. Saeed bolts. No, I won't. And that's where we'll leave the story for today. And tomorrow, I'll read some more as they start their journey. Human Crossing's 9 stories about refugees is found on Amazon, and you can read some more about us on our Facebook page. Good night, Diane Hans.